down in no man's land. The Toxic, Dustin Perez, your racing winner last year. He's going to be a tough one to beat. He won on this same muddy track last year on a Friday night. Did it from the top lane. No one thought he was going to be able to do it, but he took the win last year. And he's going to try to do it again here today. That's the Toxic, the black and green wrecking machine. Heading back towards the start line. Well, last but not least, you can see the big fire truck down there. Jim Foley in the Axe from Leicester, Massachusetts, driving for a team out of Columbus, Michigan.
Look at that.
Joe Foley is making his way down by the grandstand. He's going to head back. The next time you see him, it's going to be a little while.
I do too. Where did Toxic? Oh, Toxic's over there.
Why are they doing also pictures?
Yeah. I'm guessing you like Eliminator?
That's my truck.
Yeah, mine's Thunder. I saved that one for my friend Chris.
The dump truck guy. He gets right out. Gets right out. So you can
Yeah,
see it.
there's no Lexan on the
I like
front
that one
hood.
down there too.
The Roman one. Yeah. Funny, you know what's funny about mine? I can record and take pictures, so.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, you can?
I can also go up to 30 and zoom in. Look at the dimples on the moon.
I can get up to 10x.
Yeah, that's how high his iPhone is. You got an iPhone?
No, this is a Samsung.
So you can go higher than that. Let me see it.
Oh, and then, oh, yeah, that's my max.
That's it?
Yeah, it's not that bad though. I don't mind it.
All right, race fans, let's welcome the mega trucks who are here with us tonight. First of all, from Granville, New York, driving airborne, it's Joe Bishop. Also with us here tonight from Essex, New York, in the 518 ballpark, it's Josh Prima. From Monterey, Massachusetts, Michael Milky in Thunderstruck. From Wallingford, Connecticut, Kyle Laney aboard Strictly Business 2. From Morris,
That's
Connecticut,
fucking
from
nice.
Kenny Reiner and Justin
That's cool
Shaw.
too. He's got a whole new design down there. He's got like a
From
half plug,
Ashby,
four-wheel
Massachusetts,
drive.
it's Nick Racine.
My favorite's still Avenger.
Huh?
My favorite's Avenger.
Welcome from
Avenger?
Canaan,
Yeah,
Vermont,
and Toxic.
Jonathan Cunningham and Borderline Bankrupt.
Oh, right there.
The green one.
They still got some over there.
Yeah, those are for special intros. It's where two other trucks that are like special to like the show come out.
Monster truck drivers. Our first truck right to the right of the flag stand. He's driven a lot of different trucks, but now he is here in one of the most recognizable Ford Super Duties in the industry. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, put your hands together and get loud for Alex Martin and Stone Crusher.
Yeah,
He's from Virginia too.
yeah. They're team trucks, so they're gonna be from Virginia.
How many?
They're both team trucks, so they're gonna be from Virginia.
Oh, they're on the same team?
Yeah.
Our next driver is a second-generation driver from the state of Maryland. rocking the awesome colors of lights in an industry that pays for those trucks to run up and down the road. Put your hands together for Corey Snyder in Illuminator.
That's nice job.
Yeah.
What's new on the last?
What?
What's new?
Yeah, they're from the newer ends. Toxic's been around since 012, but I think
Our next driver has been around just about as long as anybody. He's driven over 40 different monster trucks
This
in
is
almost
amazing.
every continent across the globe. He is coming out of Detroit, Michigan. Please welcome Frank Kremlin Hooked. Our next truck and driver coming out of the Hoosier state of Indiana, Lafayette, Indiana. For large flying duck truck brought to you by SM Galvin, this is James Calhoun and the Dirt Crew.
Yeah.
On your truck.
Yeah. Well, one of mine.
Our next truck is a former multiple-time world freestyle champion, the captain of Team Scream out of Columbus, Michigan. Please welcome the other second-generation driver in the field, Chris Kohler, Avenger. And last but not least, from DCT Power Sports out of Lafayette, Indiana, his first time ever at Lebanon Valley Speedway. Please give him a warm welcome. This is Jared Smith and Maximus. Well, we told you there was going to be 8 monster trucks. I only see 6. Do you want more?
Oh, they gotta come in special.
Yeah, that's special on shows.
Our next truck is coming out of Bethesda, Maryland. The driver out of Spokane, Washington. He was last year's Monsters and Megas Camping World Racing Champion. He's going to try to double down again here this year. Please put your hands together for the big blue rover, Preston Perez and Toxic. But that's only 7. I feel like we're missing one more truck.
Local boy.
And I think some of his family and friends might be in the house. Do you want one more? Let's dispatch our next truck out to the front stretch.
1 inch, 11 inch tire. There's 1 squad truck, 3 truck, 4 battalion, alarm of fire. They stay there, 3 mountain, playing close up.
gentlemen, last but definitely not least, a member of Team Stream from Columbus, Michigan, but the driver from right up the road in Leicester, Massachusetts. He has been touring all up and down the east and west coast, north to south, and he's beaten all comers from Grave Digger to Max D, all of them. He's laid waste, and he is going to try to be your overall Camping World Monsters and Megas champion again this year, driving an all-new special body commemorating our 911 responders. Give it up for Joe Foley and Axe! And how about a big round of applause one more time for all of our Monsters and Megas competitors? Now, you're not 1,500 horsepower on that big block Chevy. That's a big block Chevy in the back of the Stone Crusher.
It's funny because it's a Chevy engine inside of a Ford.
Yeah. Easy, cheaper to build. Ford's are expensive.
He is ready.
Yeah.
Trying to take a win. His first time driving here at the Lebanon Valley Speedway. He's going to be going side by side up against the Illuminator. For a decade, the Illuminator. Who thinks your winner is going to be the Illuminator? And who thinks your winner is going to be the Stone Crusher?
It is.
Best looking truck.
No, that's toxic.
Huh?
That's toxic.
They don't have the weights.
Monster truck guys and gals, they actually have day
Lights.
jobs during the week that allow them to drive the race monster trucks for fun. And the way that the
Gets them better.
Illuminator and Toxic Team does is Jay has a lighting company. All right, stage and wait for the green light. Here we go.
That was a clear shot, though. You had that by a truck length. Captain America, what else? Superman.
They are staged and waiting. Let's see who's going to take it.
I have a steady hand. That was Avengers. They're toxic. Illuminator one on this end.
Yeah, besides the hard side. There's like that bump up there.
It's cause there's like a lot of a berm, so they have they slide a little bit more. Originally, usually one end would be on the other side and that side would be on that side. It was a little different. I'd say if you're in the lane on the closest to us, just gas it and don't let off.
Josh Rush's Ford in the semi-final round right here at Lemon Valley. A very wet track. Not quite as bad as last year on Friday night, but still very slippery. And these 12,000 pounds, 1,500 horsepower monsters up to try to get a hook on the start line on this very fast clay track.
Well, he's been in more Monster Jam shows, so he knows.
It's just side. We're going to grab one side here. We're going on.
Yeah.
Andrew's winning. It's a good lane.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's what's going to do. Is that bump right there he just went over? It's huge on this side. They bounce the trucks
Young
around.
driver, his first full year of competition, and he's in the finals at Lebanon Valley.
Thumbs up. Not funny.
Man, who do you think the winner's going to be? Who's cheering for Avenger? And who thinks your
If Avenger wins, I'm saying this because he's gonna be flipping it.
Don't. That dump truck guy. Good
got
good.
a lot of fans. He's in the top lane. He's in the bad lane. Let's
Bad
see if
lane,
he can do
dude.
it. Wait for the green light. It's go time.
Oh.
That's what it does to everybody.
He's driving by you right now. Put your hands in the air and let him know. Chris Fuller, the racing champion in Avenger. He's on the truck. He says hello, Lebanon Valley. And we are not done with monster trucks. You will see all 8.
I guess you could say he's coming.
Champion of the Camping World Mega.
Okay, this may
I
actually.
hope he beats him.
That'd be funny.
Well,
It's
he's
really-
got a good lane. So
I
he
mean,
got a
it's
chance
really
to take the truck
technically-
up on the hill right there.
I mean, it's really technically a monster truck. It just has small tires.
These are the power of the mega truck. We're going to go up against the alcohol burning Avenger.
Alcohol.
Avenger's got the horsepower, but 6'7" weighs Who wants to roll in their diesel truck at home? That 6'7" mega truck is for you. But here comes the Avenger. This is
I
gonna
don't know
be
who's
a tough race for either of these.
It's
I want to see it.
It allows our track crew at any point in time to shut the trucks off remotely with a little device that looks like a walkie-talkie. Another one of the safety features that our monster trucks run that they have to have to run with the monsters and megas. London Valley Speedway, who's ready for freestyle? Here comes the hook. It is go time.
that hard.
Driving for over 15 years, Frank Russell. It is a good drive that he's out there right now doing. Getting some air. If you like what you see, make some noise.
Hit the button.
Hear the backfire? Oh, they shut him off, I think. Coming up next to the track, his first time here at the London Valley Speedway, he was your final round runner-up. From Lafayette, Indiana, the SM Galvin entry of James Calhoun, the Dirt Crew. Who thinks I bet you when he
the Dirt
jumps, he's gonna go
Crew is
honking.
be your freestyle winner here tonight? You're about to see why they call this the Flying Dump Truck. As the Dodge Ram dump truck, the Dirt Crew, brought to you by SM Galvin, making his way out to the track momentarily. Also running that big block Chevy for power, 540 cubic inches. Blown and injected on methanol alcohol.
They all run on
Some heat
methanol.
in the motor right now. And here it comes, the Dirt Crew.
Either that or you just either that or you just training on the track.
I'm nervous that my dog's gonna be shitting in that room, so. Oh, which my friend time was a little bit older, so back then he hit like that's taking lead.
That's definitely taking lead.
The
Yeah.
flying dump truck doing its thing. Lebanon Valley, give them a round of applause. The first one to take on the jackrabbit obstacle out there. Getting some good air with that
That's this guy.
10,000-pound dirt crew monster truck. Track crew out there making sure that he was
Do a flip!
go.
I feel like he would love to do that.
That's going to do it for the dirt crew. How about it one more time for James Calhoun?
I think they still die cast them.
Coming out next to the track. First ever time in the high banks of Lebanon Valley. This year, Alex Parks and the Stone Crusher.
You gotta fight for your right to party.
Stone Crusher coming out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Alex Parks, his first full year behind the wheel of the Ford Stone Crusher. He's driven a lot of different trucks throughout the years. He's been driving for about 5 years and does a great job. He knows how to handle that 12,000-pound Stone Crusher very well, very easily.
I wonder if one of them
All right, it's time for more freestyle. Here comes the Stone Crusher.
Go right out the outside. Good win. Hit that one quick. Jumps good.
Surprised nobody's in the ambulance yet.
Lebanon Valley, what do you think of the Stone Crusher so far? Oh yeah! Let's see what he's got next.
Gets air off that down there.
Yeah, it's steeper. It's like really steep. gas into it.
He likes that one. Oh, he stopped. Oh, yeah, Mike.
Lebanon Valley, what'd you think of the Stone Crusher?
All right. Still comes up there.
Oh yeah, biased it.
Remember how I told you about the Illuminator named after the lighting company that team owner Jay Snyder runs? Well, the Stone Crusher is named that way because the team owner Steve Sims's full-time job. He actually builds countertops, landscaping. If you're in the Virginia Beach area, you can actually hire them to build you an entire swimming pool landscape area, and that is where the name Stone Crusher comes from. Are we having a good time so far? How many Maximus fans are in the house? Let me hear ya!
What? Has zoomy header, so it's gonna be louder. Just letting you know. I like zoomy sound. Zoomy sound the best.
Yeah, that's loud.
The all-new identity this year from DCT Power Sports. Jared Smith lining up the first jump. Let's see what he's got.
Whoever hits the ambulance will win.
Either that or
He's out of the truck. Jared Smith is back to him.
He was originally from New York, but he moved to Washington. No, that's Illuminators TV.
And that is your new freestyle leader. Following the show, as we are starting to close things down here, the last two trucks getting ready to run. Drivers will be signing autographs at their merchandise tent behind the grandstand. So make sure to stop up and see them. All of our competing trucks here have merchandise for sale. Make sure to pick something up and get your autographs immediately following the show. All right, I'm being told in the pits that we are ready for our next truck. Lebanon Valley, who's ready? Former multiple-time world champion from Columbus, Michigan. This is
That's from
Chris
Canada
Ford,
Finals.
Avenger. Avenger fans, where you at? Make some noise!
It under the thing. I think it's gonna start. Come on. Oh, he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go through it. He's gonna go through it. He's gonna go through it. Alright. Come on.
He wins.
From Leicester, Massachusetts, Mr. Joe Foley. This is the Axe.
He's a local boy.